there are times where it's a sprint and not a marathon. For the most part, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But sometimes, you're talking about owning a business. I'd imagine when you guys started Parting Pro, there was a year or two of sprinting there that you had to do. You had to really hustle. You had to beat the streets. You had to get out there, and you were the guy that everyone wanted to talk to.
Yeah.
And then you had to break away from that and go, all right, we've got to get sales. I mean, I don't know your growth model, but when we come into a market or if we go into an area, or even, I grew up in the town where our funeral home is centered out of. So a lot of times families will call and ask for me, just whether they know me or they know my family or whatever. And I've had to really try and distance myself a little bit. I always want to come in, I want to say hi, but I have to empower my counselors to do what they do best and what they do sometimes better than me. And then there are times where it's like, nope, I can tell we're losing market share. This other funeral home opened up down the street. They're capitalizing on our weaknesses. I'm going to go out and I'm going to meet with, 5 families every week because I have to make sure that people know that the value is still here. Knowing when it's a sprint and not a marathon is helpful too.